Okay, you sound like a fucking bona fide coon.
Liberia.
You want to know what I think? I'm going to tell you what I think. Based off of what you said and how you're talking, you're a fucking coon. You probably have coon black friends, and I don't even think you have. I don't even think. Listen. I don't even think you have black friends, my friend. I think you have nothing but white friends. Okay, I think you have nothing but white friends because you are a little baby coon. All right. I would suggest that you turn from your coonish ways before you become an adult coon. Okay.
Nigga, don't act like a bitch. That's why I don't got love for bitch. Oh, that's why Too Short need 40 say.
How old are you?
I don't disclose my age.
Oh, you don't? Amazing.
Amazing.
That's amazing.
I still do animation, so I like to keep everything under the wraps. Because, you know, in Hollywood, you know, they were like, what's this? I know this guy. So that's the only reason why.
Okay.
So homie, please don't marry that bitch.
Don't do it.
That's why I'll never be.
See me? I get everything I want to get. I have some fun with it and make her mama trip. Cause if I'm in her life, it's a problem.
Do you understand how much integrity I have to say, no, Becky, I don't want your $200 super chat? Do you understand how much integrity I have to have? Do you understand when he's talking about, I hate you? Do you understand I have to say, no, Steve, I don't want your $500 your Cash App. I don't want it. Do you understand? Okay. Do you understand?
A real player's at your girl, you better stop him. Turn your back on the bitch, she ain't acting right. He hit it way before you, now he's back in her life. What you gonna do when you lose her? She got a nigga on the side just to use her. If it's me, I'm parking at the front door.
You know who Nick
Fuentes
is, right?
Fuentes, yeah.
Nice young man, I think. What's your impression of Nick?
I think Nick is a very interesting individual.
In what way?
In the way of his beliefs, of why he believes what he believes, and then how he goes about expressing those beliefs.
And you be knocking on her bedroom window. You see the shadows, you hear the sounds, but you don't do nothing. You just turn back around like a bitch. Feelings hurt, ready to cry. You can't believe everything she said was a lie. She got a lot of bitch in her, but not more than you.
Good look. You have to understand, I made white Republicans look good. That's what you have to understand. I made them look good, and they loved that shit. Because they were like, this nigga is 6'1". He got a good body on him. All right. He's intelligent. He's a 3D animator, so he got other skills. He's in the industry. I made them look good. He's articulate. Okay. Yes, please.
Never underestimate what you
Nigga,
want to
don't
do.
act like a bitch. That's why I don't got love for bitch. Oh, that's why Too Short need 40 say.
You believe that white people should maintain control?
I feel like they should do whatever best in their interest.
And should they maintain control of the country?
I
So homie, please don't marry that bitch. And that's why I'll never be.
Never slipping and slipping and skipping and drifting and missing. These cats that I be hanging around don't listen. I be having and sipping and smoking and drinking and spitting.
They loved it, bro. They loved me. Do you understand how I was loved? I was a god to them. I was a fucking god to them. The DMs, bro, the DMs were crazy. They were fucking crazy. I had a woman wanting to flew me out. Okay? Wanted to flew. If I had not been doing so well, okay, in them streets, I would have been like, okay, yeah, you can fly me out. Absolutely. Bruh, I'm telling y'all, you don't understand, fam. You do not stand. You don't understand. You don't get it. You do not, like, when I say, you don't know the half of it, bro. You don't know the fucking half of it. The half of it, fam. The half of it. So, when I hear you Negroes say stupid shit to me on these panels and on these phone calls, it makes me sad, okay?
And these musty mouth bras, they be tripping. I mean, the bitch thought she was that. I don't know what that bitch was thinking, what she thought, what she was thinking, but she shouldn't have thought that. I told her the money cost too much and I ain't got it down. You got to pay me, or pay me, no, never mind. Don't sit on the toilet when I go piss.
Years that you kind of became hip to it, and then you decided to pivot your content. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. And then when you speak about foundational Black American issues, I mean, I'm assuming that you are a person who's a foundational Black American.
Yes.
And is this something that you've recently started identifying with, or?
Well, I've always been Black American.
I love when you lying like that, so I'ma keep lying like that, I love when you lying like that, so I'ma keep lying like that.
Sir, you were not simply a Black American. You were a coon. You were a bootlick. Let's call a spade a spade.
You got feminine tendencies like a bitch. Me, I'm solid and concrete. I keep it found. We pull up in something, acting a dog. She lifting her dress up, showing her mom. See, he tripping, he tricking, throwing her money. ITCH all in her face.
Yeah, so I'm not too familiar with your content. So in for the last couple minutes, you've been speaking about how they used to love you, and you know how you used to do this certain kind of content. Are you saying that you used to do that kind of like pandering to white folks, that like the Anthony Brian Logans and the Hodge twins?
Yes, sir, and I was the best at it.
I see why he deleted the video.
Oh, he's so late, stay on the
act like us. That's why I don't got love for. Oh, that's why Too Short need 40 say.
You want us to believe that you saw some court cases and all of a sudden you woke up and stopped drinking the Kool-Aid, but I'm asking, is that the truth, or is it that your YouTube numbers were dwindling and you saw that Tariq Nasheed and the FBA movement was gaining traction and so you chose to jump ship?
Well, there would be no reason to jump ship because I had more numbers and I was making more under as far as pandering to white conservatives.
So homie, please don't marry that bitch. And that's why I'm
40 water.
One more time?
I said I've always been Black American.
Okay, I see. Yeah,
Because it's a lineage, right? You can't change your lineage.
yeah, no.
You can't change your lineage, but you can be a detriment to the culture, or you can be an ally, and you chose to make all your money on the internet. You chose to amass a following of hundreds of thousands of subscribers based on shitting on our community, shitting on our lineage, and now we're supposed to believe you're being genuine when you say that you're now standing on lineage with us. Sir, no, we don't believe you.
You can't change your lineage. I totally get it. And although you've always identified as a Black American, you self-admittedly used to pander to conservative white people until recently when you saw that this FBA thing was popping, and now you pivoted your content and attached yourself to it, and you're using terms like tether and, you know, things of the like. So, I mean, if anybody's going to look at what your content used to be and see what it is now, we would have to question your motives. Is this disingenuous, or is this genuinely how you feel all of a sudden?
Too short. Short dog in the house.
40 water. Hey, show, you know what I've been noticing?
All bitches ain't women.
Yeah.
It seems like you're what I would call a $5 FBA. All of a sudden, now that it's popular, you're trying to change your lexicon and you're trying to change your content. I mean,
I think the point being is that what you have to do is, if you're trying to reach an audience, well, you have to use a lexicon that audience uses, correct?
Oh, damn, this is my first time reviewing the footage. I didn't know he basically exposes his own grift. Well, sir, if I'm trying to reach an audience, then I have to use the lexicon that audience uses. Motherfucker, when I produce my content, I'm not trying to reach nobody. The content reels in who it needs to reel in. When I do the live streams, the people that need to show up and hear it, show up and hear it. Your content should speak for itself, but you're trying to reach people. You're trying to reach new emerging markets, if you will. You're trying to insert yourself into a place you have no claim. You have no track record. Sir, that's disingenuous. Sir, that's the definition of grifting. Sir, you're a panderer. You're a runner. You're a runner. You're a track star.
Man, bitches ain't women, man.
Nah.
Some of these niggas, man, be acting like bitches, man.
Yeah.
This was calculated. That's what this tells us, y'all. His switch, his pivot was highly calculated. And I'm questioning his motives, and he's getting pressed now. He's getting real pressed when I question his motives. And he's the one hosting a disagreement day. He asked for the smoke, right?
Now that it's popular, you're trying to change your lexicon and you're trying to change your content. I mean,
I
why
think
don't
the
you
point
just
being
call a
is
spade
that
a
what you
spade?
have to do is if you're trying to reach an audience, well, you have to use a lexicon that audience uses, correct?
Yes, if you're going to now pander to the foundational Black American
It has
community,
nothing
you
to
have
do.
to start speaking their lingo. You're right.
No, it has nothing to do with pandering, right? Because you have to, as far as I think you're conflating
Sure,
pandering.
it has everything to do with pandering. You used to pander to whites, now you pander to black people. You flip-flop.
Let me.
Female puppies, man.
You already know.
Look, get a real one in your life, man. Get a real one in your life. That's what I tell a bitch.
That's how we do it. Shout.
Niggas be acting like bitches. Female puppies, man.
Bitch.
Okay, you sound like a fucking bona fide coon. You want to know what I think? I'm going to tell you what I think. Based off of what you said and how you're talking, you're a fucking coon. You probably have coon black friends, and I don't even think you have. I don't even think. Listen. I don't even think you have black friends, my friend. I think you have nothing but white friends. Okay, I think you have nothing but white friends because you are a little baby coon. All right. I would suggest that you turn from your coonish ways before you become an adult coon. Okay.
Nigga, don't act like a bitch. That's why I don't got love for bitch.
Oh, that's why Too Short need 40 say.
So homie, please don't marry that bitch. And that's why I'll never be a bitch.
Oh boy. Let me get some black fists in the chat if you can hear me loud, crisp, and clear, and we will get this party started. I've got this man Lucas pressed. I've got him against the ropes. He's doing a whole bunch of slick shit behind the scenes, trying to silence my content, trying to silence my criticism, because he knows, quite frankly, I'm out here doing some damage, y'all. I'm doing some damage. He's going out down bad. He should have never fixed his lips to talk slick to Mike, y'all. He should have never fixed his lips. I said, wait, sir, are you up here bragging about pandering to conservative? Yes, and I was the best at it. Like, what? Huh? Who?
Yeah, so I'm not too familiar with your content. So when for the last couple minutes, you've been speaking about how they used to love you and you know how you used to do this certain kind of content. Are you saying that you used to do that kind of like pandering to white folks, that like the Anthony Brian Logans and the Hodge twins?
Yes, sir, and I was the best at it.
I see why he deleted the video. Yeah, you know, he got real pressed when I did my live stream. Not just exposing him for being a fraud, for being a $5 FBA. I mean, we even had one of his childhood friends call in and give a candid testimonial. But goddamn it, I also exposed him for this very zesty photo shoot that he did. I mean, I don't know why he thought that I wasn't going to find the receipts. I don't know why he thought that shit was sweet out here in these YouTube streets, but he's learning the hard way, ladies and gentlemen. He's learning the hard way. Boy, oh boy. So let's go ahead and review some footage. I mean, I've got him out here down bad. Behind the scenes, he's sending me privacy complaints. He just had my video exposing his zesty photo shoot. He's had it temporarily taken down from YouTube while we go through a legal proceeding because he feels that I violated his privacy, y'all. I violated his privacy. Meanwhile, that photo was shared in public. Anybody right now can go look at those public, very public photos of Edward Lucas. I mean, I'll drop the link right here in the chat for anybody who wants to see the photos themselves. But yeah, he big mad about them pictures. He's big mad. So to make him even more big mad, I restreamed the Zesty photo shoot stream earlier today. And we're back with another broadcast just exposing the grift, exposing the backwards behavior. I mean, I got him out here acting real buffoonish out here. If I'm going to admit, I got him acting real strange and real buffoonish. Yeah, man's going out bad. Mike leaked my pictures. Oh no. Mike exposed that my mom's white. Oh no. Mom exposed my he exposed my zesty ways, mommy. What do I do? What do I do? This guy named Mike. Oh, this guy named Mike. Come on, y'all. And yeah, Blue Falcon, how do we violate the privacy of public material? Yeah, I'm in talks with YouTube's legal team. I'm very confident that I'll have my original broadcast reinstated, but I got him real tight, y'all. I got him real tight. And we killing him with content, his own content. These receipts are his own doing. I mean, you're the one who chose to take these photos, my guy. Loose wrist Eddie Lucas. Yeah, you're the one who chose to take these photos. Don't tell me that these are bodybuilder poses. What's he flexing, his booty? Don't tell me these are bodybuilder poses, y'all. Let's go. So not only has Eddie grifted towards the FBA community, not only is he trying to pander to our community, but simultaneously he's trying to talk shit about those actually doing work within our community. Before we get into that, guys, smash that like button on the way. Hit the Cash App or the PayPal if you support the mission. If you guys support the mission, I'm a one-man army, y'all. I got these grifters press, sending privacy complaints, sending fraudulent lawsuits, y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe what I'm fighting behind the scenes, but put 5 on it if you support the mission, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. So we got this grifter making a post about Tariq Nasheed's museum. More specifically, Tariq Nasheed was putting on a comedy vibe event, and Lucas decided to repost it and say, LMFAO, bruh. Hashtag what? Hashtag hustling? Hashtag hustle? Oh, so you're trying to say that Tariq Nasheed is a scammer of sorts because he's throwing a comedy event at his museum? Okay. He's gonna talk shit, throw dirt on Tariq Nasheed's name. When Tariq Nasheed raises money to build a museum, does exactly that. Meanwhile, Lucas is out here raising money for what again, guys? Let me see if anybody in the chat has heard. Lucas is out here raising tens of thousands of dollars for what? Is it A, to help the Black community? Is it B, to try to go back and start pandering towards the white community? Or is it C, he's raising funds to create a knockoff Spider-Man game? Yeah, you can't make this shit up, y'all. Man's just raised $36,000 not to benefit the community, not to do anything of value, but to build a knockoff Spider-Man game. Copyright infringement like a motherfucker. Intellectual property theft like a motherfucker. He's building a knockoff Spider-Man game. Okay. But he has the nerve to critique Tariq Nasheed for building a museum and holding a comedy event, right? He's going to throw dirt on Tariq's name, saying he's a scammer, he's a schemer, he's a hustler for throwing a comedy event at the museum. Meanwhile, man's just raised $36,000 to build a video game. And you all know that he makes money on YouTube. I mean, he could have just paid for his own video game development. I mean, guys, he's giving me Umar Johnson vibes. I doubt this game is ever going to finish production. I doubt this game is ever going to finish completion, but you know that he got 36,000 for it. Oh Lord, oh Lord. Come on, come on. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear what Edward Lucas has to say about thought leaders within the FBA community.
At this point, honestly, and I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, but honestly, this group concept is to the wind. It's to the wind. It's just to the wind. And I think the sinker of this really would put the nail in the coffin for me. I hate to say it, was the reparations rally.
That's Tariq Nasheed's reparations rally. So now he's talking shit about Tariq Nasheed's he's talking shit about us rallying for reparations. Meanwhile, he's rallying and crowdfunding knockoff Spider-Man video games. All right, let's hear the grifter. Let's hear the Tether baby grifter.
Against Tariq, anyone? I got nothing against anyone, right? I got nothing against anyone. But I'm just like, what? In all honesty, I know you may have had fun I had fun watching it. People had fun going there. Hoorah, right? But in all honesty, if you're going to be truthful with yourself, and this isn't a diss to Tariq, this isn't a diss to Dr. Boyce Watkins, this isn't a diss to anybody, because those niggas are fine, right?
When you have to preface it with this isn't a diss, but you know a diss is coming. And yes, guys, this is another video he deleted from the internet. If just these few videos that I've been able to get a hold of, if just these few videos are so damaging, imagine how bad his Nick Fuentes collaboration he deleted was. Imagine how bad all his conservative coon pandering was for him to just delete it all and lie and say he got hacked. Come on, y'all. I'm the king of receipts for a reason. Let's hear him get to talking greasy, y'all. Let's hear him get to talking greasy. And before we do, we had a Cash App come through courtesy of FBA Stogie. Thank you for the contribution. I appreciate you putting 5 on it. We had a contribution from Jesse. Jesse said, fuck FBA as a record label, a staff, and a crew. Well, hey, I thank you for funding the movement while simultaneously saying fuck us. God damn it. You could just say fuck us and not give us no money, but the fact that you're giving us some money along with the fuck you, I'll take the money.
Dr. Boyce Watkins, he's not hurting for money. Tariq isn't hurting for money. None of the speakers are hurting for money. No one's there, right? But in all honesty, just to call a spade, I'm not knocking it. What did that do? When it comes to the new black media, I hear everyone say new black media. What is that doing?
When everyone talks about the new black media, sir, you're trying to insert yourself into new black media with all these new streams talking about FBA this and Tethers that and anti-black this and that, sir. You're trying to insert yourself into new black media while saying new black media isn't doing anything positive. All right. He's a delusional tether of sorts.
Now, here's the thing. I know this is going against the fucking crowd. This is going against the grain. That's fine, because I'm not going to speak like this. I'm gonna tone it down. I'm not a fool. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, no, nigga. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I'm just saying, it's not going to happen. You only hear this one time. You'll only hear this one time. But at the end of the day, what
does that mean? Let's decipher what he just said. Fool me once, shame on me, nigga. You're only going to hear me speak about this one time. I know I'm going against the grain. I think he knew he was saying some slick shit that would be met with contempt from the FBA community, which is why he deleted this video, which is why he's making a public declaration that he will not speak publicly like this again. Guys, this grifter don't even stand on. Does he even have any nuts down there?
Going against the fucking crowd. This is going against the grain. That's fine, because I'm not going to speak like this. I'm gonna tone it down. I'm not a fool. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, no, nigga. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. I'm just saying, it's not going to happen. You only hear this one time. You'll only hear this one time. But at the end of the day, what do you got to show for it? Do you have a politician? Do you have legislation? Do you have an organization? Do you have any leader advocating for certain policy changes?
Sir, you're out here trying to grift our culture, raising funds for a knockoff Spider-Man game, and you got the fucking nerve to talk about what new black media is doing and do we have a this and do we have a that. Man, this is why we don't let tethers amongst the ranks. This is why we check in passports and hairlines. Let's go.
So, I'm not knocking it though. I don't have a problem. Listen, I enjoy funny videos just like the rest of us. But
we just had another contribution come through from Jesse, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I think Jesse is our token white Patreon. Jesse says, I meant Pan-Africanism, not FBA, no disrespect. Okay, so he says fuck Pan-Africanism, not fuck FBA.
Just as I was quick when it came to the Republican Party, I was like, hold up. All it takes is one little crack for me. I think I'm pretty fast now. All it takes is one little crack, and then you start, let me go into this crack and see what the fuck is happening and shit. Oh, okay. And then you realize, oh, this is a fucking hustle. Republicans, oh, this is okay, gotcha. Unfortunately, niggas, I've been into another crack. And she smelled amazing. No. All jokes.
Is he exposing his grifting ways again? You got the Republican, you got the Democratic crack, and da-da-da, and now he found a new crack and she's amazing? Is he talking about his new FBA grift, or is he talking about his new FBA grift? Let's rewind that real quick. He loves to self-snitch.
Start, let me go into this crack and see what the fuck is happening and shit. Oh, okay. And then you realize, oh, this is a fucking hustle. Republicans, oh, this is okay, gotcha.
So he's admitting to going into different niches, realizing it's a hustle, participating in said hustle, and now he's found a new hustle. The hustle is you and I. The hustle is black folks. Pandering to black folks, y'all. And when I call him out to his face, he acts like a baby back bitch, y'all. He acts like a baby back bitch. This was calculated. That's what this tells us, y'all. His switch, his pivot was highly calculated. And I'm questioning his motives, and he's getting pressed now. He's getting real pressed when I question his motives. And he's the one hosting a disagreement day. He asked for the smoke, right?
Now that it's popular, you're trying to change your lexicon and you're trying to change your content. I mean,
I think the point being is that what you have to do is, if you're trying to reach an audience, well, you have to use a lexicon that audience uses, correct?
Yes, if you're going to now pander to the foundational Black American
community, it has
nothing
to do.
You have to start speaking their lingo. You're right.
No, it has nothing to do with pandering, right? Because you have to, as far as I think you're conflating pandering.
Sure, it has everything to do with pandering. You used to pander to whites, now you pander to black people. You flip flop.
Let me.
Unfortunately, niggas, I've been into another crack. And she smelled amazing. No. All jokes aside. Just is what it is. I'm not knocking it. At all. It's been fun. I've had a good ride. And we'll continue to have a good ride. Right? We'll continue to have fun. Okay? We'll continue to have fun.
Yeah, we know what your idea of fun is, Playboy. You meeting up with your Asian photographer in the living room and grabbing some bed sheets. Yeah, we understand what your idea of fun is. I'm a Barbie girl ass nigga. Yeah. All right, buddy.
Fun. But all of this, you not for the black community, this is for the black community, oh, you a bed wench, oh, you a this and that shit's for the birds.
Sir, you're half black if we're even gonna give you that. Your daddy is a suspected tether. Your mommy was white. Stop with this inserting yourself into our community discussions.
That shit's for the birds. Now, here's the thing. I'm more than welcome. I'm more than welcome to someone fucking to fucking give me CPR. Just clear. But based off of what I've seen, based off the reading that I've done, okay? And here's the thing. These are niggas that y'all reference. I don't know how this makes any sense. How are you telling me to read a nigga that you read and then I come to a different conclusion than what you've come to? You knew this before I did. And still nothing.
What is up with the tether babble, y'all? What is up with the tether babble? I mean, mans ain't making no sense. Mans is just up here babbling like tethers do.
Happen. So that now I really am upset because now I'm like, nigga, you read this shit? You knew about this author? You knew about this person? Nigga, I'm late to the party and I'm saying, yo, what the fuck is going on? You niggas has been on this shit? Anyways, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. It doesn't matter. But it is what it is. Now I see why people are all about individualism. I get it now. I absolutely get it now. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you still want to be, hey, I'm with it, you know, blah, 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 hoorah, and all this shit? I don't have a problem with it. I don't have a problem with it. Y'all want to be about, oh, black people, when are we going to learn? Black people, we need to do better. Black women, black men, blah, blah. I'm all about it. Don't get me wrong. I'm all about it. I'm not knocking it, right? I'm not knocking it. I think these are all good things. These are all good things. None of this.
Why is he fixing his tether mush mouth to critique our community? People within our community doing work. Sir, you are a zesty tether baby who failed at pandering to conservative white folks, and now you're trying to grift our community while simultaneously talk shit about the people putting in work in our community. I mean, how dare you call his museum a hustle, a grift, a scam, when you're using your platform to make a knockoff Spider-Man game, sir? I mean, those that live in glass houses always want to throw the biggest stones for some strange reason. What work have you done, Eddie? What work have you done?
Negative. I just see the destination. I know the end of the movie. Based off the current projections. Now, here's the thing. All of this can change in the blink of an eye. All of this can change in the blink of an eye. But based off of the current projections, it's not looking good. You flip-flop every week. When have I flip-flopped? Prince Johnny. Let me know when have I flip-flopped, nigga.
Even his own people is pressing him. Sir, you flip-flop every week. Sir, you out here tripping.
Good look. You have to understand, I made white Republicans look good. That's what you have to understand. They loved it, bro. They loved me. Do you understand how I was loved? I was a god to them. I was a fucking god to them.
Oh, Lord. Well, we know how he eats the pussy.
Would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelmed? Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you ever been swallowed? I would have been. Have you ever been swallowed up? 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 I would.
You niggas don't know what a flip-flop is. This is also another thing. There are a lot of fucking ignorant ass people out there where it's like, nigga, this is what you need to do. No, nigga, I don't need to do that. I've been doing this. No, nigga, you've been doing that, right? Yeah, I've been doing that. Has it been working out for you? No, nigga, it hasn't been working out for me. Then, nigga, you need to do this. Nigga, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. Nigga, fuck you then. And I've come across a lot of that within, talking to your own.
And it's so moist. We are not your own. You're a bastard, baby. Your daddy tried to burn the house down with you and your mother in it, sir. Guys, if you didn't see my expose last week where we read the family court documents, you should check that out. Daddy was a suspected tether who tried to burn you alive along with your mother. That's why you're so twisted. That's why you're so insane in the membrane. That's why you're so confused about who you are.
And just simple conversations. When niggas start just like, nigga, what the fuck is wrong with you? What you're saying is not making sense. And for a nigga who knows better, and now I see why there's a bully or whatever, and everything. I understand that. Because it gets a little fucking frustrating to tell a nigga or tell a woman over and over and over and over and over, and then they still don't do anything. It's like, bitch, I told you to do this. Bitch, I told you to leave him. Bitch. Yeah, I know you told me. Or they're stubborn, right? And intransigent and just stuck their feet into the
Mans is just babbling. I gotta start skimming
mud.
forward.
And
I'm
it's just like
just
you may have a
just
different
babbling.
forces, right? You have the media. I had to go through traffic. I had at the end of the day, your child only knows daddy wasn't there.
Yeah, you projecting, huh? Because your daddy wasn't there after he tried to burn you alive along with your mama. Good Lord. Daddy did a 5-year prison sentence. Good Lord. What you talk? Are you projecting now, sir? Daddy wasn't there, you say?
At the end of the day, I hear what you're saying. I empathize with you. Fucking sucks. Horrible. But at the end of the day, your child only knows daddy wasn't there. At the end of the day, your child only knows daddy wasn't there. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. I'm about to call it quits and just go straight into fucking gaming and animation. Let me go back into gaming and animation because this shit is fucking.
Oh, this is why he deleted the video. He speaks so candidly about the new FBA grift and how he's speaking down on the FBA community. And he's like, maybe I'm just gonna go back to gaming and Adam. He's already thinking of throwing in the towel. I wonder if it's because of Mike. I wonder if it's because I exposed you for who you were, Lucas. I exposed you for who you truly were.
You want us to believe that you saw some court cases and all of a sudden you woke up and stopped drinking the Kool-Aid, but I'm asking, is that the truth, or is it that your YouTube numbers were dwindling and you saw that Tariq Nasheed and the FBA movement was gaining traction and so you chose to jump ship?
Well, there would be no reason to jump ship because I had more numbers and I was making more under as far as pandering to white conservatives. Nonsense.
This shit is fucking nonsense. This is crazy. The people are fucking crazy. That's what I've learned. People are fucking crazy, bro. You can show them things. You could be like, yo, 1 + 1 is 2. No, it's not. I like her. She told me that 1 + 1 is 5, Lucas. Oh, okay, let me show you. Look, check this out. If I have, how many controllers do I have? 1. Now, if I have another controller, hold up. How many controllers do I have? 2. So 1 + 1 is, I don't know.
Maybe you should just stick to the nerdy niche community that you were pandering to before with the video games and making knockoff Spider-Man games. I think you should stick to that, Grift, because we don't want you. We don't need you.
What are you talking about? That's you sound like a hater. That's what you sound like. I'm not a hater. There's nothing to hate. No, we saw this, right? How many do we have? That's not the point. And it's just like, you know what? You know what, nigga? You want to be in the Matrix? Let me go in the.
You want to talk about 1 + 1 = 2? Sir, these photos combined with your shaved eyebrow, combined with your zesty high-pitched voice, combined with the zesty earrings, combined with your effeminate behavior, 1 + 1 = 2. Yeah, Playboy.
With you. What fucking point does it matter if you're the only person out of the Matrix? I want you to think about this. If you're the only person out of the Matrix, nigga, you're the loser. That's what I'm starting to realize. If you're the only nigga out of the Matrix, nigga, you're the weirdo. You're the psychopath. You're the outcast. You're the fucking moron. Nigga.
I see why he deletes these strange ass disagreement day rants. I mean, most of the time it's just him up there for several hours. Nobody really wants to call in and talk to him. He's just up there rambling to himself about nonsensical things. And then he deletes the footage afterwards because it's so easy for us to critique and pick it apart. Like, what are we talking about here?
Put my ass back in the Matrix. The fuck y'all talking about? Pulled myself out. I thought I was enlightened, reading shit. Let me read this shit. Oh, let me fucking read this shit. Fucking ISIS papers. I'm soaking all this shit up. What was it? What was the movie where the
He's discussing Black history. He just said the ISIS papers. So again, he was preparing to grift towards Black folks. So now he's reading the ISIS papers and shit. He's soaking it up.
I was like, well, the conclusion I've come to is that the human species is the virus. And they were like, wait, hold up, what? No, you were supposed to protect us. Well, the only way I can protect you from you is to eradicate you. You seem to be the virus on this planet. Now wait a minute, nigga. That's not why we created you. That's
Good Lord, guys. Some people just aren't very talented when it comes to live streaming and content creation. When have you guys ever seen me get in front of the camera for several hours and just fucking babble about nonsense to you guys for hours on end? Just babble about nonsense. I mean, I do receipts, I do my homework, I bring the clips, I bring the footage, I bring the edits, I open up the panel, we have open panel discussions. I mean, when have you ever seen me up here just babbling nonsensically like this tether?
That's not what are you what? No, shut this motherfucker down. I'm sorry, you can't shut me down. Yeah, I'm here to help you. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just the more I read the fucking helpless and fucking just nigga, how y'all not depressed? That's what I want to know. I don't know how y'all niggas know all.
He's talking about us. He's talking about the black community. How are we not depressed? We know all this info. Why aren't we depressed? You see how he talks like he's not a part of our community, but then when he chooses to insert himself in and give advice and critique, now he acts like he's down with the get down, but now it's, oh, y'all niggas, y'all niggas. Y'all. Man's has an identity crisis. Oh, Lord.
Helpless and fucking just nigga, how y'all not depressed? That's what I want to know. I don't know how y'all niggas know all this. Dr. Welsing, nigga, you need to read this book, The ISIS Papers. Okay, nigga, you need to read this nigga. This nigga's the shit. Read him. Oh, okay. Y'all should have had like a.
This the man who told me I was a $5 FBA because I haven't read Powernomics. But he's up here dissing the ISIS papers. All right. All right.
A spoiler warning or some shit. Like a caution or some shit. Nigga, fuck this. I'm out of here. I'm fucking out of here, bro. Lord in heaven.
Jesus Christ. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, don't go anywhere. As soon as this broadcast ends, there's going to be a 10-second countdown, and then the next stream is going to begin. I'll see you guys over there in just a moment.